This is a breakdown of all the behind the scenes footage that has been leaked for Daredevil Born Again. I'm gonna do my best to break these clips down scene by scene, so let's get started. The first scene shows Matt Murdock walking down the street and entering a diner where he has a conversation with Wilson Fisk. The details of the discussion is unclear, but my guess is it relates to Fisk's mayoral ambitions that was hinted at in the post-credits scene for the Echo series. In the next brief scene, we see Matt Murdock, Karen Page, and Foggy Nelson back together once again. It's just a video of them exiting their office and walking down the street. I do want to note that there's a sign outside of the building that reads Nelson, Murdock, and Page, indicating that they are officially working together as lawyers or attorneys. I don't really know the difference. But next we have a short clip of White Tiger attacking a store, and though it's unclear as to what's actually happening, I can confirm that it is Hector Ayala, the male version of White Tiger. I'm gonna assume that Daredevil ends up showing up to kind of save the day, but we don't really know what happens. Following this scene, we see White Tiger walking down an alleyway where he gets gunned down by a man in a hood, but as you see him walk away, you can see a Punisher logo on his chest. So it is pretty much confirmed that the man who guns down White Tiger is in fact Frank Castle, aka the Punisher. Another angle shows the green amulet that grants White Tiger his abilities. I do have a theory about Punisher that ties back to this scene, but I'll discuss that more later on in this video. Now, my personal favorite scene starts with Foggy outside of a bar on his phone where he tells someone, "Calm down, I'm just around the corner, I'll be there in a sec." We then see Matt and Karen exiting the bar. Although it is hard to identify who Foggy is speaking to, I suspect it's his girlfriend Deborah Harris because Foggy appears very nervous and unsure of what's going on. But the caller then says, "I hear them, they're coming," to which Foggy responds, "It's a secure perimeter, we're safe." Suddenly the caller says, "Jesus, no, not you," followed by a gunshot and some screaming. Foggy quickly apologizes to Matt before he walks away to go suit up and find this evil, vicious killer. At first I thought the shooter could be Muse, but in the comics, Muse doesn't really use guns. He kind of just likes to use his hands. So it's probably a safe bet to say that it's Punisher once again. Bullseye then appears throwing a canister, likely a smoke grenade, as there's a lot of smoke in the scene. He shoots Foggy in the chest and says, "Hello, Karen." I do want to note that Bullseye is sporting a much cooler costume this time around. It's got the blue, the ski mask. The only thing it's missing is the freaking bullseye on his forehead. I don't know why they couldn't put that on there. Please, Marvel, just do it. There are photos of Karen covered in blood splatter, but before Bullseye can shoot anyone else, Daredevil comes swinging down the side of a building like freaking Spider-Man, and he tackles Bullseye through the bar window, leading to a fight inside. I do want to note that the bar they're fighting in is Josie's Bar from the Netflix Daredevil series. This is the bar that they kind of go to have drinks in the middle of the night. Anyway, in the diner, we see Daredevil and Bullseye continuing their fight, with Bullseye throwing knives at Daredevil. You can see these stickers on Daredevil's costume suggesting that he either got shot or stabbed or something along those lines. His mask is also missing the right horn, so it either gets cut off in the middle of their fight, or maybe when they jumped through the window, it actually like broke off of the suit, and maybe they just kind of put the sticker there so they could CGI the horn back on. Another scene shows Wilson Fisk walking out of a building and encountering Matt Murdock, and there is a very visible scar on Fisk's face, confirming that Daredevil Born Again will take place after the Echo series. In the next scene, Matt Murdock is seen walking down the street with an unknown character who he then kisses, suggesting that it could be a new girlfriend because we know he likes to get frisky. He likes to have fun in the bedroom, as we've seen in She-Hulk. The following scene shows agents arriving at a building in armored vehicles. Their gear features the Punisher logo, which ties back to the earlier scene of the Punisher shooting White Tiger. This implies that a task force has been put together to capture the Punisher, who I do want to note has a new suit, looking real nice, got the same Punisher logo. I think the vest is a little bit different than the one in the Punisher series, but it's still very, very similar. But opposed to the navy blue jeans, he now sports these gray tactical pants with these rugged knee pads and rugged boots. I definitely like this design better than the Punisher series, so it's a level up if you ask me. Daredevil and Punisher appear to be approaching a vehicle when there's an explosion on the other side. I can confirm that it is an explosion because you can see the little pyrotechnic box that's on the floor. They use these on set with movie explosions and stuff like that. If you've seen The Fall Guy, they actually kind of dive into this, which is pretty funny, so I recommend you go watch that if you haven't already. Matt is seen holding his ears, likely to protect against the sound, similar to what happened in She-Hulk when she thunderclapped and it just rattled his brain around around. So this is kind of him learning his lesson to not have that happen again. Well, that's all the leaked footage for Daredevil Born Again. I hope you all enjoyed this breakdown, and I will see you guys next time.